Rahmatullah to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. This live right here, I've been dropping y'all, to this classic volume mixtapes that I'm gonna get y'all. I know y'all been peeping. I've been dropping, and uh, this live, I'm gonna just tell y'all about stories in DUQUOIN prison that's located in Pinckneyville, well, like by Pinckneyville and DUQUOIN, Illinois. Uh, so as I told y'all in one of my labs, I had to go do boot camp. I was waiting in NRC. I got lucky, only stayed up for like 3 weeks and end up making it on the docket to go to boot camp. And once I got there or whatever, you spend a night up in the Pinckneyville prison for like a night or two whenever they getting ready for you or whatever. So you just thinking, this shit, it's sweet, okay. I stay enough. Next morning we get up, it's time to go to the boot camp. On the van, I came with about 8 people or 9 people. We all laughing, saying what we gonna do when we come home. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing like everything gonna change when we get out this motherfucking van. It's like they put us on this van. A sergeant walked us out and told us the rules and everything. But he just breaking this shit down. They tricking you. He basically breaking this shit down like simple rules, dress code, all this. But what he's not saying is the shit that you about to witness once you turn this motherfucking corner. And this what changed I say when I hit this corner, this shit really changed my life. When I hit the corner, when he said I'm gonna count to yo, what's up? I see I got a person on here. What's the word, bro? So once I hit the corner, my life changed, man. Everything changed. When I hit that corner, it was a group of sergeants. We hit that corner, they turn the fuck around, turn around, turn around. Woo, 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 turn around, turn around, turn around. Woo, woo. Like cursing at you. They saying turn left, turn right. Yo, fucker, you do it like this. When you like they just going, like they slapped, like I got slapped and then they telling you, you balling your fists up, you wanna ball your fists up, you gonna go do time in a motherfucking joint. So I had to think in my mind, like, damn, I'm facing 6 to 30 years automatically. If I hit one of these motherfucking officers, my ass is getting sent back. I'm getting sent to the motherfucking joint. And I ain't, at that time, I was already locked up for like 2 or 3 months. I'm trying to get the fuck home. So we hit the corner. So they go through a gym. They asking you your name or whatever. If you don't say sir, you make sure you say yes sir after everything. If you don't say yes sir, they slapping the dog shit out of you. Bow, seeing them smack motherfuckers. So I'm knowing like, cause I always was a kind person even in the streets, and I'm always respectful. So I'm saying yes sir, but I'm seeing other mugs they confused. They a little lost. They don't know really like how to even talk, and that's why for us blacks it's important because you never know what type of situation you in, and your mouthpiece can get you up out the shit. So they instantly put you in the chuck, shave all your fucking hair off. They have regular other boot campers shave your hair off and shit. Just shave your hair off, shaving this shit off. Go in the room. They make you go through this thing. They make you take all your clothes off. Like I felt humiliated. They made all us take our clothes off, get in the shower, a cold ass shower, and was just like, the shower was for only like 40 seconds. Then we had to we had to shave our face. I'm seeing some guys, cause they all in your fucking face while you shaving, cause it's orientation week. So they all in your motherfucking face. So they shaving they motherfucking we shaving our faces, but at the same time you got officers in your fucking face saying hurry the fuck up, hurry the fuck up. They hitting you, punching you. I had a little the officer, he was a smooth officer though. He was in my face, but I kind of figured he was like a little bitch old, you know, little white officer dude. He really one of the toughest ones, but the ones that them other guys had, them motherfuckers was punching them in their chest. Like they doing every fucking thing. Like I'm talking about shit, and there's no cameras. There's no cameras in there, so at the end of the day, it's more like they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. So after we get out the shower, shave our face, we go eat, and it's time for exercise. Man, when I tell y'all this routine that they give us, you got to do it 3 times a day. When I say like shit like bands and thrust and all that, the shit just kill you. So I just remember like my first week, like it was really hard. Like my first fucking week was hard. I thought I was gonna like I wasn't ready. Like I was ready to go do my time. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was ready to go do my motherfucking time, but through the grace of Allah, inshallah, he just kept me humble. I remember my first morning waking up. I didn't even know what some of my name tag thing was at, and I ended up getting smoked. And getting smoked in boot camp, up in the boot camp prison system, is when they just work you out until you damn near just tired. Like we call that getting smoked. Like if they working your ass out. But you know it's how they do it is bad, but the cause is good because it's getting your wind back up. It's building your heart rate. Is doing everything. You know, you ain't smoking, you ain't around no drugs. It's for the better for any fucked up individual that's out here doing a fucked up thing, but especially for the youth. But the way they go about this shit, man, it's like you would never even want that to wish that on your own homie. So it's like you wake up at 5 in the morning, they waking you up, you know, scream and get it, you know. After they wake you up, you gotta go 5 in the morning. Now, never mind you, I took my time and I got sent there in December. It's 5 in the morning in December 20 something. And it's only probably like 19 degrees, cold as hell. We going out there working out, only a sweats on, sweat sleeve shirt, and jogging pants and a hat and gloves. That's all. And we working out every morning. Every morning we pushing, doing push-ups. Then they do some type of march and let the flag up on the office or whatever to the prison or whatever. We had to do that every fucking day and jog. Like they'll pick a certain room and y'all we jog around the whole fucking boot camp, man. And like that shit, man, it kind of like it build discipline in you. I ain't even gonna lie, it build discipline in you. And then you know you eat. And then one thing about it, once you like see when you your first week, we was like ghosts. They call that shit ghosts. And we was dressed in all white, and we was just trying to learn. Like it's like learning a campus or trying to get a job up in there, or if you got to go to school, you just basically like in the beginning phase of this shit. And once you pass that phase, you get to be in a regular uniform with everybody else, and you get a job. Soon as I was there, I got a job at laundry and something else. I forgot what else job I had. Passing out something. I had a job doing, but it was a lot of guys. It was a lot of guys I even knew up in there. When I came in there, it was a guy from my block that was up in there. He looked at me like, "Hey Lord, that's you. He's dead." Shorty, what's the word? He in there. He broke. They smoking shit up in here. He like, bro, I'm gonna tell you, bro. You just gotta be quiet in this bitch. Do not get caught talking, because if you get caught talking up in this boot camp, they smoking your ass. Like I'm smoking this motherfucking tobacco stick, they smoking your ass on bro. Like, and these guys is racist. They'll call you, a bitch. They'll call you a fag. They'll call you anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, there's no cameras. And when I came there, obviously this boot camp was bad because when I came there, we was on lockdown because 2 prisoners from Dixon had escaped. So we was on lockdown for a long time. Like they end up escaping, And we didn't get off lockdown for about like 3-4 weeks, and it was like January down there. So that kind of made time go by. Thank God for y'all motherfuckers who escaped, cause y'all made shit a little easier for us ghosts. We ain't even have to do our test to get to the next level because all that shit was going on. They just instantly graduated us to the next level. So thanks to y'all whoever did that shit. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all made shit easier on the player. But in there and going to work, man, the fun thing about it, I ain't even gonna lie, it might sound crazy because we used to go to a gun range and we had to clean the gun range up for like they call it like work crew, and you got to go somewhere and clean up or whatever. Who up on this bitch? Is he say you owe me money for the case of yeah or you bought? What? Who the fuck is this? I don't even know you. I ain't buy no motherfucking oil. Motherfuckers will come on your live and say any fucking thing. Who the talking about Diddy oil dealer? Oh no. This nigga, he talking about some Diddy oil dealer. Get your goof ass on a fan, your ass tweaking. Hey, but whole time, so as you know, motherfuckers getting they, graduating, and I gotta do you gotta do 4 months up in this program. So going to work, like I said, the range was fun because the guys that I was going, motherfuckers so ignorant. We go on the range and instantly see a bar. They got like a wide open bar, but nobody is in this bitch. It's just only a couple of people. Man, we going in this bar, and we gotta bring lunch with us from the boot camp. So when we bring lunch with us, we got styrofoam cups. But as we cleaning up and shit, wiping down shit, we tell her we plotting on the bar. We seeing Douce, we seeing Grey Goose, we seeing Patron, everything. So niggas like, man, hey, we finna go get one of them bottles and bust them bitches down and start pouring them in cups. So about like three of them went. Three of us watched S around the whole gun range on bro. We actually in that bitch watching around on bro. Cause our CO, he was a black CO on bro. He was the coolest CO. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll listen to Tupac riding around with him, Biggie. He'll let us like curse and shit, let us talk. He wasn't like the white CEOs. They be the fuck quiet, like all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? He'll let us, do whatever we need to do. Cause he knowing like, man, these guys, they locked up. What more could they do? And shout out to him too, cause he was a player about a lot of certain shit. But man, we watching S. Them motherfuckers get the bottle, pour that shit in about probably like 3 or 4 cups. We take it over there because the shit look like water. I think he poured some light shit. We like, man, get some light shit because it's gonna look like water, because we'll bring a Gatorade bucket of water with us too. Man, we in that bitch getting lit. I'm talking about, you gotta think, this about like January. And another thing, the phones in the on bro, Shorty them was calling people off the phones and everything. I tried to call them up. I think I tried to call my mama. She didn't even answer. But if she would have answered, she probably would have been like, how the fuck is you calling me from a gun range on bro? But we was in that bitch. On bro, we in that bitch. Calling motherfuckers off phones and everything. Soon the Shorty them got the liquor, they instantly fried. Like, I'm talking about, I'm so fried, I get to the motherfucker, get in the car, instantly go right to sleep. I go right to sleep. But during that, I ain't even gonna lie, like, they even taught us how to chop down whole trees. Like, they gave us all axes one day, put us in the field, find trees, cut down axes and trees, exercise on, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. By the time I left that fucking place, bro, I was big as hell and strong as fuck, bro. Like, I was a fucking giant. Like, I lost a lot of weight because I was smoking them. You know what I'm saying? Doja and drugs and shit. But at the end of the day, that place taught me like a lot. I ain't even gonna lie. And then so they found the phones or whatever up inside the little place. They was getting on the phones, we watching that motherfucker open the door, because all they doors is unlocked. It's an office. Offices, they phones is available to anybody. You can just call whatever. So motherfuckers was making plays like that. It's just it was hard times in there. I getting woke up at 2 in the morning when niggas was talking. 12 in the morning, motherfuckers tweaking. They'll wake us up, make us do exercise, stand in the hallway, squat for a long time. I remember I even got snatched up by a dude because I was sitting there, laughing because another motherfucker was getting snatched up, and that was the day that I realized, like, man, I fuck around down there, can't do this time on bro. I can't do this time because a nigga touch me again. I'm a man on bro. Like I can't just keep tolerate a motherfucker steady putting their hands on me on bro. So, but I had to be strong minded, and thanks to Allah, by the power and the will of Him, it got me through the. It got me through my journey, and I was able to complete everything I needed to do up in there to get up out of there. And it was a blessing, man. It was a blessing. But I seen a lot of guys fight and end up um, getting their time extended because soon as you fight, you got to go do like 28 days up in Picnickville, and then your time start. So say if you fought a motherfucker and say you got to do 120 days, you was on your 56th day, you got to go do 20 some more days and start back over on your 56th day. So you postponed your get out day another whole 20 some days because you fought a motherfucker or you got in trouble or you got caught with contraband. It was some goofies motherfuckers up in there. They got caught. We were going on a trip. Like I ain't get one motherfucker like, bro, you risk your time to go get a broke cell phone that was on the side of the expressway. We cleaning the side of the expressway up, the highway. This man go grab a motherfucking phone that's broke and get caught with it. Put it in his pocket, get caught with it at the fucking building, get his time extended. Like that was some dumbass shit. I ain't understand that. When I end up seeing the officer grab the phone and he was like, and his phone is broke. It ain't like you can use it, you dumbass. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, I put my head down like, man, he make us black motherfuckers look dumb on broke. But, you know, I learned a lot though, being up in DUQUOIN and even in Picnickville. I didn't do time in Picnickville, but when I got in there, it's rough in there. It's rough. You got transmissions walking around that bitch. You got murderers, all type of shit. Like that's like a median max. Motherfucker go there too. Um, during my time, it was a storm that came through, so I had to go to and spend time at Menard to even help them sandbag they around their building because if anybody know anything about Menard, Menard is off by the Mississippi River. And the Mississippi River was flooding and it was latching over into their parking lot. And I'm talking about water was just rising. Like we was even seeing it because we was outside, so we had to put down sandbags. We had to help them for like 2 or 3 days. That was a journey going around, the Illinois, driving all through the towns and stuff. They were sending sandbag trucks to our prison where we was held at, and they was just making us create bags. And even during that time, that was my chance to even know a lot of guys, meet a lot of guys from out south, out west, Chicago, and I learned a lot. Just politicking with guys and listening to their stories and telling them things and rapping, freestyling. It was a lot going on up in there too as well. I think I came at a time that it was meant for everybody that who was even in that place for us all to be around each other because even some guys that I was locked up with, I even met on the outside world and even did music with and politic with probably on social media. They were good guys, just brought up in the wrong environment. But that boot camp, it's really serious. It's nothing like prison. And I even seen a lot of guys say, what, I'd rather go do my time because they rather just wake up and they still watch TV and get free calls. And I don't blame them because like who the fuck feel like waking up? But me, I know I had a purpose. I had to get out here quick and fast. So I'd rather do my 4 months. I'm an exercising guy. I'm a fit guy. So I was down for the cause or whatever. But them motherfuckers will beat your ass in there. They gonna be so. Rule number one: if you think boot camp is something like, we just go in there and we gonna exercise. Hell no, especially in the Illinois prison. Boot camp is not what the fuck you think it is. They in there beating ass. They in there smacking motherfuckers left to right. They smacking the spit out your motherfucking mouth. You can't talk in that bitch. All you doing is reading the motherfucking Bible and the motherfucking journal to the handbook of they motherfucking program. That's crazy as hell. So if I was you, jail ain't worth it, man. Try to figure another way out. And y'all have a blessed day. Alaikum salam to all my Muslim and sisters and my Muslim brothers. And everybody have a blessed and safe day. Peace.